What is encryption, you say? Well, encryption is the process of converting data into a language only able to be deciphered back into data by authorized people. Ultimately, encryption is part of communication, and therefore has been around since people could talk. Well, isn't that interesting? What is encryption used for, you say? Well, encryption is used so that specific people who have the key to the encryption can read a given message. But other people who don't have the key can't read it. Oh, well, isn't that sad? Sensitive information can thereby be sent to specific people while being concealed from the general public who might misuse it. Well, I might use this next time while sending a secret email to my girlfriend. There are two forms of encryption that can be used: private encryption and public encryption. Private encryption is the most used form of encryption, but why, you say? Well, let me tell you. It uses the same key to encrypt and decrypt the data, which is generally less of a hassle and faster. The problem with this is, in order to decrypt the data, the same key must be available. This means that the key needs to be stored safely, so maybe under your meow or in your wallet, anywhere you want. If the hacker were to get a hold of this key, he or she could interpret any data encrypted. The second problem is that if the second party was in need of the data, then the key must be sent to them through a secure channel. Well, isn't that interesting? The second type of key is public key encryption. This type uses two keys, public and private key. To illustrate, imagine two people want to communicate with each other, say me and you. Between them is a third party that is trying to eavesdrop on them. Well, how rude is that? In order for them to safely communicate, they need a way to get the message across without the third party intercepting it. I wonder how we can do this. In this case, the public key is used to encrypt the data, but cannot decrypt the data on its own. Therefore, if the third party were to gain hold of the key, they cannot decrypt any data. Well, that's good. In order to decrypt the data, the private key is needed along with the public key. The advantage of the public key is that it is more secure. The way it works is that the public key encryption can hold a number of possible solutions to unlock the data. In order to decrypt the data, you would need to test every single possible solution until you find the right one, which is very, 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 very time consuming. Who has time to do that these days? The private key needs to add enough information to the code for there only to be one solution. Well, so what to remember? A private key encryption requires only one key to both encrypt and decrypt, and the public key needs only one key to encrypt but needs another key to decrypt. Well, it may be hard to get your mind around this, but don't worry, you'll get it.